I think the fashion industry in Africa has always been sustainable and it is still sustainable. Why am I saying this? Growing up, our mothers, our grandmothers, they weren't really producing in large quantities. They get their clothes and they go to the seamstress or the tailor and they do whatever they want for them. And that is what they are going to wear. So what people are now calling sustainability, producing less, using organic fibers and all of that, we normally use what do we have? We have woven clothes, we have the African print, and all those things are made from cotton. So yes, Africa is a sustainable continent. And I think for once, the West need to learn from us. They need to accept that for once, Africa has something that they don't have. My name is Midekor Deladem Laetitia. I was born in Togo, raised in Ivory Coast, and now I settled in Ghana. I'm a fashion designer. My brand name is Midekor, and my IG page is Maison Midekor. Maison, which means house in French. I've always wanted to become a fashion designer. I knew this is what I wanted to do, but my father was against it. So I was only 8, so I decided to listen to my dad. So I tried to forget about fashion. And then growing up, I realized that I was very drawn to art. So when I came to Ghana, I decided to do business administration. But I realized that I was just going to waste my time and waste my life. Because I love art, but the only way I could express myself was through fashion. The fashion industry of my dream, I think I want an industry where Africa could express itself. So let's put it this way. You know, in Africa, we have only 2 seasons. We have dry season and raining season. But we want to affiliate ourselves to the West. So when African designers are also releasing their collection, you see them doing spring, summer, autumn, winter. And we don't even have winter in Africa here. And the thing is that as an African designer, who is your customer? Even if you target the West, the first people that are supposed to buy from you are your brothers from this continent. So I think we need to restructure things in a way that maybe come up with new names if we are going to call it dry season or raining season. I don't know, something more creative. But I need us to do something that will make the industry understand that African designers are actually coming together to create something on their own. I want us to have a voice. And we can only do that when we have something that is peculiar to ourselves. With this pandemic, the fashion industry has come to a standstill, and I think I like it this way. Because I realized that at the point in time, designers were just releasing new collections, not because people needed them, but just because they wanted to express themselves, which is not a bad thing. But then at the same time, we need to think about the environment. Fast fashion has too many seasons in a year, which doesn't necessarily make sense. People just want to wear new clothes and they forget about where those clothes go to when they discard them. So I think I like it this way. When the industry is slow, it gives you time to focus and do exactly what you need to do, especially for we, the young designers, the emerging one. Because we don't have an empire. We don't have a big industry. So we do everything. At the same time, we are pattern makers, we are designers, we go for merchandising, for everything. So I think this is what is good for us. I don't know for the big brands, but we like it this way. I am a big fan of secondhand clothing. And just like any other designers, like secondhand clothing is like a competitor, a threat to my business. But I'm not really bothered because I feel like secondhand clothing is good because all the leftovers from the big fast fashion brands, when it comes back to Ghana here, most of the time when people don't buy them or anything like that, they end up in landfills or in incinerators. But then when people send them to Kantamanto and people resell them, people buy them, and it's just like recycling, reusing, and at times repairing. So I think secondhand is a good way to go. But my problem with secondhand is that I think maybe at a government level, we need to put some regulations. Why am I saying this? I feel like if we used to import, for example, 2 tons of secondhand clothes in the country, I think government needs to cut it down. Let's just say maybe we tell them we want to import just half a ton. Then, wherever those clothes are coming from, when they realize that they can't keep on sending it to Africa or to Ghana, those clothes will remain in their warehouses. Then that is when they will realize that they're actually overproducing and it will start affecting them. As of now, they don't really see the effect of it because it doesn't happen to them. The clothes come to Kantamanto and you see them on the floor everywhere in landfill, in the sea. But with this, I think they will now start thinking twice about it. After a year or two, their warehouses are going to be filled of those clothes. So maybe they'll start producing less. I think secondhand is a good thing. I love secondhand clothing. I think we are the future of fashion and we have so much to say, so much to give. All we need is for our voices to be heard.